Sure you missed a bit?
Away with you, James Brennan.
I know you're pleased to see me.
I am not.
Don't be shy now.
And what's your business hanging about the streets? Out front here? You're supposed to go around the back.
Prefer the view from the front.
Stop it now. Away with you. And the time for idling. This doorstep needs to be clean enough for visitors to step on. I've a list of jobs longer than my arm to get through before the morning's out.
Come on, Vicky. Go on. Say you're pleased to see me now.
I don't talk to men and chaperoned in the streets.
I'm not men. I'm Jimmy. And if you take up my offer to walk out with you, I wouldn't have to stop you in the streets now, would I?
Hardly know you.
I can tell you like me. Can I tempt you?
Don't blaver.
I brought it special for you. Go on. Take a bite. Come on.
Trying to get me dismissed.
Keep it for later. You can think of me.
Where did this come from?
Don't play the mean one.
If Master and Mrs. Kearney.
Keep your hair on. Now listen, Kitty.
You know they don't
Hang
approve.
on now. Of what?
Gossiping in the street.
My news is gossip, is it?
The likes of me and you gossiping when I should be working.
Me, you mean? They don't reckon much to James Brennan.
It isn't you, Jimmy. It's that troublemaker Revelio or sham the rebel cause in order.
Come on, so.
Someone should let him know. There's a war on. People fighting for the king and country.
Well, some say the British king
the
and
master is risking his life out there fighting them Germans in France. The doctor and the mistress are worried sick. Well, when you hear of what's going on, people fighting and dying, and all this talk of rebellion against Britain, home rule and rebellions, all the uproar of talk.
Hush!
Hush yourself! Talk's cheap. Them out there are heroes.
Kitty!
Talking, these old talk, down with the British, Ireland for the Irish.
Good morning, Doctor, sir. Sorry, sir. It's me stopping Kitty here from doing her work.
Sorry, sir. Begging your pardon, sir.
Joined the 16th this morning, sir. First thing. Joined up, sir, to fight the Bosch. Leaving tomorrow. Transport to training camp tomorrow at the crack. 7:15, Merrion Square. I'll be taking these round back.
Splash, sir. Streaks on the leather. Jimmy, don't go. Don't go, Jimmy Brennan.
Here, Jimmy, your friend Kitty O'Connell. What do you reckon, sir?
Well, I would say that she's very fond of you, Brennan.
Thank you, Padre.
Is that it? Is that all you wanted to ask? Whether the letter from...
Kitty.
Yes. Whether Kitty is being affectionate in the letter.
Sure it is, sir.
I know that I'm not a Catholic, but we worship one God. I'm here for all the men, Brennan. If there is anything you can ask.
There are lots of Irish soldiers that aren't Catholic, Padre, sir.
Yes, of course. If it's because I'm English and not Irish,
No, sir.
if you need to talk...
Been sharing trenches with Irish, English, Scots, Welsh and more. All on the same side. How long have you been in France, sir?
2 months.
I see.
And you private?
6 months. Sir.
The sergeant says that you lost your brother. I am sorry. He says he died fighting for the rebels at Easter in Ireland.
Yes, sir?
Must be very strange fighting for the British Army when the British Army crushed the rebellion.
There's Irish lads here in this camp that were ordered to shoot with their own people during the fighting at home, sir. They was waiting for the ship to take them to France when the rebellion started. So they was sent onto the streets of their own hometowns and made to shoot with fellow Irishmen. I was lucky I missed that one, sir. Not sure how I would have... Some of the lads that had to do it said it wasn't right, sir. Could try talking to them about it.
The sergeant says that he was a... Well, he was...
He said my brother had it coming to him because he was a dirty Fenian bastard. A traitor to king and country.
Not Irish.
My brother?
No, the sergeant.
Sir, he's Irish, all right. Not home rule.
I see. So you were insubordinate.
Sir?
Insolent. You showed him insubordination.
It was disrespectful to his mother, sir.
Oh, I see.
That's right. So here I am. He's had me peeling spuds, on latrine duty, mucking out stables, anything else he can rustle up. I'm no traitor, sir. And I'm no brother now either.
She sent a ribbon. Kitty. She sent you a ribbon. You only do such a thing when you really cared for someone. Do you intend to Marry when all this is over.
I didn't even have a chance to walk out with you yet, sir. Only let me feelings be known before we got on the boat for France, but they wouldn't let her come see me off. They made her stay and polish the silver instead. The doctor and his missus, they know what it's like to lose a son fighting for his country, but they wouldn't let her come say goodbye to one of their own soldiers going off to fight in the war.
Perhaps they were protecting her feelings, Mark.
If you want. A ribbon made by her own hand. Delicate. She's got delicate hands. She upped and left him. The doctor and his missus, a VAD, volunteer nursing, a face too soft and pain. She has eyes and
I'm sure
lips.
she has, Brennan.
She sent this from a hospital she works in England. Sent it home. Me ma posted it on.
Shall we
time
pray?
off work. What for, sir?
Now listen here. For you, your girl, your brother.
Traitor.
Well, let God be the judge of that.
No. Thank you, sir. I'm done praying for now.
Would you like me to report you for insubordination?
No? No, I sure don't, sir.
Attention.
Young Kitty O'Connell never given the time. Time. Too late. Too late for you, boy. Those eyes. Those lips. Lips that never kissed. Not least this young, bold fella.
Damn! 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 Damn!
Sister?
Damn thing doesn't fit together properly. Who are you?
O'Connell's sister.
My brand new vad. Righto. Don't suppose they sent you with a suitcase of drugs?
No, sister, it's me own.
Never mind. You'll do for now. Irish. O'Connell.
Yes, sister.
From?
Dublin, sister.
Name?
Kitty.
Doesn't sound very Gaelic.
My dad doesn't approve of those names, sister. Says it prevents a girl from finding a place for work and all.
Prudent chap. And what a place you find yourself in. Welcome to France. Where did you come from, O'Connell?
Sorry, sister.
Before you found yourself here. It's in the documentation, but I haven't time.
Birmingham, sister.
And before that?
In service. A maid to a family in Dublin. Doctor.
I see. Don't tell me he inspired you to take up a life in medicine.
Oh, no, sister. The doctor wasn't an inspiring type. Sort of sad.
Wanted out.
Begging your pardon?
Wanted out. To get away. Isn't that why we're all here?
Sorry.
Women nurses, women vads. Escape servitude.
You were in service.
No, O'Connell. We're not a maid, but it's all service.
Serving the king and country.
How reassuring. We'll move on. Put that suitcase down and give me a hand. Which end?
Sorry?
Stop apologising. Which end? Head or feet?
Feet?
You've seen a corpse before.
Not like this.
The smell. Gangrene poisoning from gas. Very particular. Very unpleasant. Poor boy. Dead on arrival. Been waiting for the orderlies to give him a lift, but you'll do. We need to get him out of the way. Up. Come on. You can lift, O'Connell.
Yes. Of course, sister.
I'll take the head. Just here. Wipe that up and put it with the bowl by the sink. First door on your left. Take your coat off. Give me a hand with this, O'Connell. Requisitioned this from the West Wing. Been waiting for the orderlies to put it together for me. One thing you'll learn quickly round here, O'Connell, if you want something doing quickly, do it yourself. Borrowed this from the chaps putting up tents for the lightly wounded in the grounds. Hold it here while I give it a good bash. You can take this back. What do you think?
Of the bed?
No. This place.
Was it a civilian hospital before the war,
No,
sister?
a lunatic asylum. It still is. The whole of the West Wing. Sometimes you can hear them wailing and shouting, poor souls. It's quite disconcerting.
Oh dear.
Indeed. When did you arrive?
About an hour ago, sister. They said I would find you up on the ward, but you weren't there. I waited a while. No one was about, so I came looking.
Good for you, O'Connell. That's another thing you'll learn about this place. If you want to find anything, go looking yourself. Enjoy the peace while it lasts. We're expecting a convoy of wounded tomorrow. I decided to use the time before they arrived profitably, so I cleared this room and persuaded the monsieur in charge of the lunatics to let me have this bed.
It's a little out of the way.
Precisely. It's an isolation room for the worst gangrene cases. The smell upsets the other men. It's the smell of death, and they worry they might catch it.
I see.
You will, O'Connell. Righto, we have things to do. You need to take that back. No flirting.
I wouldn't, sister, really.
Good. Then, you can make me a cup of tea. I hope you're better than my last bad. Too much milk. No matter how many times I told her, I like my tea strong with a splash of milk.
Sister, where am I quartered?
I'll show you now. We're in the West Wing.
With the lunatics?
Good heavens, girl. Not with them. But they are our neighbours. This way.
Another load rolling in. Pal's battalion's rawer than uncooked potato. All bright and shiny. Wait till they're covered in mud with cooties crawling all over them. Soon take the shine off them. Doesn't take long for the shine to rub off, to be sure. Murder. They'll see soon enough. Nothing grand about cooties and mud oozing through every pore of your skin. No doubt. Supposed to be relieved of duty. Getting rest. Look at you. Clean you up so you can stand on me neck. Ah, shite.
did you say, Private Brennan? What did the private say? Gobshite.
Spoke me mind. Me nerves popped it out of me mouth. You see these? These never know what they're treading on. What will you be treading into hell's earth tomorrow? Yesterday, this one got stuck in the gob of a Tommy buried under the mud. Stepped on him and sunk right in it did, and when I tried to pull it out, the whole of his rotten head came with it. Twisted smile on the end of my boot. Had to wipe the face off. Shreds of boys' nerves. Teach me to watch me mouth. You could try. Polishing won't stop the mind turning over more than the mud. Your soul won't allow it. Not if you're still living. No amount of polishing is going to wipe that poor sad Tommy face off the end of my boot. You could give me a whole battalion of boots to polish, but you won't stop what I've seen entering my dreams. You've only just arrived. Quick left, right in fine straight lines. Mud and shells soon put a stop to that. Not seen anything yet. Not lived. You have to die at least once before you know what it is to live here. Let's see what comes out of your stiff upper lips then. Cooties eat you alive to remind you of your suffering. Where are you? Write me soon, why don't you, girl?
What do you want, Conor? Don't waste my time.
I finished the floors of the ward, sister.
Clean his boots.
Yes, sister.
What?
Is it? Is it?
Acceptable to tie patients to the bed with bandages? If that's what you mean, O'Connell, probably not. But this man is delirious and in great pain, and we are waiting for morphine. Unfortunately, the gangrene won't. I need to clean this wound now.
Sister,
What?
would you like me to help?
Are you strong enough?
I think so.
Mentally?
I'd like to try, sister.
Pin his shoulders. Slacken your hold. I've been carrying on all day.
What are they saying?
It's quite hard to tell most of the time. My French doesn't extend to crazed.
No. No! No!
Tighten the bandages. Quickly.
No!
If you won't hold him down, get me someone who will. Anyone?
No!
Take this bandage too. He's out cold for the moment. Shell shock. He's shattered. Last night he was crawling along the ward, under beds as if he was still in no man's land. It's not the missing limbs that haunt you. It's what's missing behind the eyes, inside. Wash up and hurry back with fresh dressing.
Yes, sister.
I caught that one. He said the devil is in his room and tormenting him.
Poor fella.
Yes. Hurry along and well done, O'Connell.
Yes,